Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a solo training drill. And so the first one you do is hopping on one leg through an agility ladder, and this really helps work your calf muscles, especially for a goalkeeper. It's a very important muscle to have trained. And I just did this, I believe, 4 times on each leg. So I started with the right, did that 4 times, and then I went to my left, did that for 4 times as well. And you can repeat that as many times as you want, but for the video's sake, I just did that once each on either leg. And then I did sometimes get faster towards like the end of it to kind of hop quicker, and obviously try and get my footwork quicker. This isn't proper footwork training, guys. This is just like an agility / fitness thing. So obviously I'm trying to work my muscles more, and I'm trying to get a lot fitter. So this is something that helps me a lot anyway. And also, when I get to the end of the ladder as well, I make sure I sprint back to where I started, or I jog back and then do a little sprint towards the end. So it's kind of like a little, I don't know, maybe like a couple meter sprint just to really get the heart going and really just start burning fat, because obviously for me that's something I need to do. So you can see here now, work on my left, do my left a bit quicker because my balance on my left isn't as good, but I need to really work on that. So that's something I'm going to be looking forward to doing. Again, you can see the camera angles weren't the best. I do apologise. Like, it's quite hard to get good camera angles for this, but I just wanted to show the footwork, so I didn't really include anything else, to be honest, apart from the legs, because you don't really need to see anything else. So just for the first drill anyway. So I do this, like I said, 4 times on either leg, and it works really well. I really like it. The next one I do is quick feet in the ladder, and then I do kind of like a side step kind of shuffle in front of my crazy catch, and then I throw it and then I catch it. The first one wasn't really a great example, and I need to get my footwork better in this. I need to make sure I do it as quick as possible. I have the ball in my hands because I want to really have a feel for the ball as a goalkeeper. You can do it without the ball, like if you're an outfield player, but for a goalkeeper, for me, like I really want to have my hands on the ball most of the time, get a feel for it, and really get a good connection between me and the ball. It's not great footwork, like, don't get me wrong, it's a good exercise to do, but I really need to get it quicker. I could probably get it a lot quicker than I'm doing it at the moment. But for me, like, this is my second training session of the day. You guys would have seen on Monday I did a distribution video, and that actually was the same day as this. Like, I recorded 2 videos in one day. I had 2 training sessions. What I'm trying to tend to do at the moment, I'm trying to have 1 training session on the pitch, and then I'm going to have another training session in the gym as well, and just really make sure I train hard this pre-season and try and make sure I'm ready for the next season. But as you can see, as I go on, like, like the footwork is a bit inconsistent sometimes, but it's not too bad. Like, I've got a basis basically, and I can really make sure I just improve on this and just work as quickly as I can, because this is like my first time doing it. These are some drills that I came up with. It's pretty simple stuff that you can do on your own. If you don't have the crazy catch, you've got a friend, they can just kick it to you at the end, or you don't even have to do the bit at the end with the crazy catch. So the next bit is like a side step, throw out the crazy catch, and then just catch it again. So it's kind of like a bit of a handling drill as well. But the side step, I kind of looking at it back now, like I need to make it smaller little side steps, and I really need to make sure that I just like do more than just like 2 steps, because sometimes my feet are too wide as a goalkeeper. When you're sidestepping or you're shuffling, you don't want your feet too wide, because obviously the smaller the movement, the quicker you can be, and the more like agile you can be towards a save, and you have better reflexes and whatnot. But I just wanted to do this, and now that I'm looking at it back, I now know what to improve on the next time I do this, and I'm gonna try and do this about once a week. Here you can see from behind now, you can see they've got the crazy catch there. Stop, I just throw it at it and then just catch the ball. Again, like I said, I like to have a connection with the ball. I need to make sure that I just keep doing it every training session I do, or every day, get a feel for the ball and make sure I really have a connection with it. But the next one, squats. So what I do is I go to side step to each cone, do a squat with the ball in my hands. Again, like I said, having a connection, side step to the next one, and then side step again, do a squat. And then this is really tiring. This is literally towards the end of the session. So my legs were pretty dead from the beginning, and the kicking as well earlier in the day. But like, my squats get not as good. Like, the depth in the squat isn't as good. I think my legs were too close together. So you can see like the depth starts going as I get up through the reps or the sets. But I try and do each of these about 4 times. Like, I do four times for about 4 sets. So a set is basically consists of 4 reps, and I just do that. So I would do a few of these. Look, here's really bad. Like, I think I was like, oh, someone's watching me, I better do it quicker. And I let that get to me, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have just made sure I got proper depth and didn't do it as fast as I did, because I really did do it a bit too fast. And the depth just starts to go, like I said, guys. But you want to try to get it down as low as possible, and really do squat again, working at those hamstring muscles as well. Something very, very useful, and quads as a goalkeeper. And it's something you really need to work on, and this is something I'm going to be trying to do anyway. But it was a good fitness session anyway. Like, for me, like anything like this, even if it's not the best of quality, could really help. And a lot of the time I'm training on my own as well. So this is stuff that I'm just trying to come up with, and this is stuff that I'm just trying to do. So obviously, if I had a coach or something, then he'd be doing it all for me. But I'm just trying to come up with stuff with myself. But it's not too bad. Like, if you guys should try this out yourself. Like, here's pathetic. Like, look at these squats. They're just stupid. I don't know why I'm including them, but the depth on those are really, really bad. I need to make sure I do it myself as well, but make sure you get as much depth as possible. And then also, to finish off the video, I did like an 18-yard sprint, because as a goalkeeper, obviously, like, you've got to try and go from nothing to full sprint in no time. So you want to try and get out and come claim the ball. And I did it from laying down as well, just to give it like a little bit more of an energy. Like, I don't know, a bit more. I guess it's harder. Like, you've got to get yourself up quickly and then sprint, because you can obviously sprint for a standstill position. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
We're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything.